The New York Times is turning on him, though. Her lackluster speech on Thursday really called him out. In a sour commentary, NYT Deputy Opinion Editor Patrick Healy, which means he's big in the op-ed department, said he cringed when former President Bill Clinton took the convention stage on Tuesday to claim that Harris would be the president of joy. Joy is not a plan. We hope for joy. Hope, not a plan. Joy, not a plan. It's cringeworthy for sure. How's that going to help the millions of Americans whose livelihoods are now at stake? And why has Harris failed to conduct a single interview of serious press conference since Biden stepped aside? She hasn't done a single interview or one single press event that's serious at all. And you know why? Because she is not capable. Period, paragraph. She is not capable. Coasting on joy. Rich Lowry called Harris weak and a phony, doesn't really care about the country or the middle class, doesn't know the country or the middle class. How can you care about something you're unacquainted with? Honestly. Meanwhile, the Democrats continue to play lawfare because they can't win unless they're in a courtroom. And why do I say that? Well, first, they were suing Robert F. Kennedy Jr. every place they could to try to keep him off the ballots. Now in Michigan and so forth, they're in Wisconsin now, they're suing to keep him on the ballot. Games. Oh, and Cornel West, they sued to get him off the ballot in Wisconsin. But he won. It's bite number 10. Listen to this. Bite 10. Go.
Did they, just one more on this, did they offer you a cabinet position, a lower position, and offer to pay off any of your campaign debt?
Well, they offered serious substantive conversation about all of those.
Wow.
That could lead toward some real
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
They offered serious compensation to get Cornel West off the ballot in Wisconsin. Instead, he fought back and he won. Democrats are shameless, which is why Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Tulsi Gabbard, Cornel West, Jill Stein, and a host of others are now former Democrats, because they have been gamed and played and bullied. And you've got a Democrat Party that has no more familiarity with working America than does Barack Obama from his perch in Martha's Vineyard. What do you think Barack Obama was last inside an Aldi warehouse or on a job site where they're mixing concrete? Or any of them, for that matter. When was the last time they were in South Boston or the south side of Chicago or Detroit? I mean, really Detroit. I don't mean a place sanitized and cleaned up for their inspection. When was the last time Kamala Harris was at the border? None of these things cross the mind of these liberal elites. I don't believe these things cross their mind except when it becomes an election issue, and then they polish up a commercial and say, I approve this message. Well, I approve this message. Kamala Harris is a phony. She's weak, she's ignorant, she's incapable, and she's incompetent. She is the worst candidate, worse than Joe Biden. Joe Biden at least had a record to run on. Age got Joe Biden and liberal politicians and the power brokers that had dirt on him. But at least he had something to run on. Kamala Harris was installed with not a single vote in the name of democracy. Yeah, okay. I'll take a break. Glad to have you here on the Steve Gruber Show. I'll be right back.